Oh, hey guys. My name is Tiffany Foy. Welcome to the Rambling Gypsy podcast. This is our porch.
Welcome.
This is my friend Kel. You guys
Hi,
have,
friends.
if you guys have listened to us before, you have met her, have met myself. And anyways, this is what we do on our porch. We talk about all the things. We solve problems. We make fun of people. We what else do we do? We do all kinds of things.
Solve the problems of the world.
Yes. And so we do want you guys to like, share, subscribe. We're new to this game, letting you guys into our shit show. So
It's kind of like eavesdropping, but they like it.
yes. Yeah. So you guys,
Welcome, friends.
write a review,
Yeah.
like, share, post, do all the things. So yes. If you guys were listening to us last week, we talked about our Keys trip.
Yeah, we did.
We did. We kind of told you guys a little bit about what happened, what we did, and we said that we were going to tell you guys about something that happened at the end of our trip. And so today we want to talk about some real life things that I think you guys should be aware of.
I mean, as women, as just out in this world, this is a crazy world. You got to pay attention to your surroundings.
Yes.
So we're going to start with It's Fat Tuesday. Welcome, everybody.
Yes.
It's the end of Mardi Gras. Some of us have a little more spirit than others. So
I did not get the memo.
That's all right. We don't like to discuss outfits or topics before we do the thing so that y'all get the live version. So that is what it is. So we got...
Yes, so we're going to tell our story about what happened.
Oh, you're going to start with that? Okay.
I mean, we might as well. It's a full-on thing that I think people should be very aware of.
We kept it light and we told all the good things that happened, and we saved this for a whole nother episode.
Yes.
Because when we were leaving the Keys, I checked out a little bit early so that I could do the things and return the golf cart, and you were just going to take a shower and meet us at the airport.
Right.
And you got yourself an Uber.
I did.
Or
so
you thought.
Yes. And so I'm there by myself in the Keys, very prominent hotel.
Broad daylight.
Very nice area. And there's people everywhere. I mean, it's a resort town. And so I get myself an Uber, and
which we had done many times during the week.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's not out of the ordinary.
As you do, I mean, in all different areas. I mean, it's the way of the world. People taking Ubers all the time, or taxis, or
taking rides with strangers.
Yeah, ride sharing, however. Right. So get my Uber. There's a couple of steps or whatever that you have to go down to get out of this hotel that we stayed in. They have an escalator, elevator, whatever the thing that goes up and down. And so I've got 2 bags, get in that, and it takes you to the parking garage, which is kind of underneath the hotel. So I go out the back of the parking garage area, which puts you kind of in the back on a side street. And they have like a cul-de-sac that
for
is
pickup,
in the
like
right
Ubers and taxis
exactly.
that come and pick people up.
And you know how the app works, where it says you've got so-and-so's picking you up
this many minutes,
this
kind
is
of car,
this is the vehicle, this is the license plate, this is this, and this is that, and this is the person. They can see you can see them. And so
you went on ahead and you booked it, and you just said just one, and I'm going to the airport.
Yes. And then you have to put your destination and
sure.
where you're going.
And you got out to the parking garage, and there was a man.
He calls my name, and I'm turning around and I'm looking, and I'm totally like, this is not the vehicle. This is not the car that is supposed to be picking me up. And he said, no, it's me. And I'm just stunned. And I'm just kind of standing there, and he grabs my bags. Things are happening very quick, very fast. And I'm thinking, do I get in the car? My stuff is already in the back of the car. I get in the car, and instantly it hits me, and I'm thinking, oh, shit. This is not the car. This is not the person.
It's not the guy.
No. And
danger.
Yep. And I start panicking. And then I'm thinking, okay, how am I going to get out of this car? And so the whole time this is happening, I'm getting updates from Uber
real Uber
that's saying your driver will be there shortly. And I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm in this vehicle. This is not the person that's supposed to be picking me up. So I text a buddy of mine that's got all kinds of properties down there, and I start talking to this guy. I don't quit talking to this man. I'm asking him all kinds of details. How long have you lived here?
What's your
Where'd
name?
you come
Where do you
from?
live?
Yes, and I'm taking screenshots and I'm sending it, and then I start name dropping different locations and people that I know on the island, and how am I going to get out of this car? And I'm trying to figure out all these things, and
because when you watch those shows, they tell you keep them talking, let them know that you're well known, you will be missed, someone will be looking for you. You're replaying all those in your mind. What are you supposed to do if this event occurs?
And trying not to panic.
At the same time.
And it's, yeah, and I don't know if you've ever been in that type of a situation, but it's a full on, I mean, it's kind of like
fight or flight.
Yes.
That's a real thing.
Breathe. Don't show that you're, and I can see, I'm looking up and I can see his eyes in the rearview mirror, and he's looking at me and I'm looking at him, and he's
the most uncomfortable.
Yes. And I'm still getting these updates from Uber. And I'm thinking, this is
how it happens.
This is not how I'm supposed to die. This is not how, and
I survived a camel stomp. I'm not getting jacked by some Uber driver in Key West.
So quick, so fast. Everything is just happening.
And I'm at the airport just waiting, thinking you're just in a normal situation.
Right. And I'm still getting updates from
But
Uber.
hindsight, you said you should have checked the license plate, confirmed it. But we've all been in that situation, especially when we're out late at night and we're like, oh, we're good. We're just jumping in the car. And then it's not the guy, or very easily, you could have just neglected to check your facts and get in. I've done it a million times. I've jumped in a fucking car that I saw drop somebody off, and I'm like, hey, you're an Uber, right? Like, I didn't even book the thing. Like, my shoes were hurting. I just jumped in, and I thought that could have ended very badly.
Yes.
We both watch a lot of those shows.
I was hysterical, but at the same time was...
you managed to make it to the airport by the grace of God.
I did. And I don't know if it was because I was naming the surroundings and the locations and the people that I knew, and my friend owns this store and I've been coming for years, and
someone will miss me.
I was not, this is not my first time on the island. And
you walk into the airport and are visibly shaken and grab me by the hand, and we go to the bar to order.
I couldn't even breathe
straight away. She couldn't even talk. I just thought she was overwhelmed. She didn't want to go home.
I was bawling as soon as I got to the airport and got out. I almost literally crying. I was going through security. The security guy was like, "Are you okay?" And I mean,
you look suspicious.
I was hysterical. I had the biggest crocodile tears running down my face.
TSA is already stressful, and then you really have real ass
bajillion
shit going
peoples
on.
Because everybody's coming from the festival, and that airport is tiny, and
the most anxiety-inducing place ever. If you want to just go chill, that's not the place to do it at.
You have been around me and long enough to know that. I mean, I've
never seen you freak out like that. No,
I literally the minute I was texting a friend of mine and said, "Where's Kelly?" And I said, "She's already at the airport. I'm here. I'm good." He had my location. Several people, but everybody's got my location.
But if you had not showed up, I probably would have got on the plane, because so many things had occurred in this, sequence of events that I would have probably got on the plane and been like, she's having an extra drink and she's going to stay another day. But that was not the case.
No.
And I think so often we just take for granted, oh, it's Uber, it's fine. So many nights out you're late and you're drinking, but this was broad daylight on a Tuesday, so you're not, going to have your guard up or be suspecting like, oh, this is suspicious or this is not the guy. I mean,
the last thing that you think, and that's what, anytime you get into an Uber, whether it's day, night, early morning, late afternoon, you just don't think this is the day that I'm going to, be trafficked or be sold or be murdered
who's
or
looking for that.
Right.
That's exactly what he wants. She's not paying attention. She's not. She doesn't have her guard up. She's all alone. She's not paying attention. And that quickly, that could have happened.
Very quickly. Very quickly. And do I know that if that was the plan? I will never know. I don't know.
But you live to tell the tale.
Yes. And so that is just
pay attention.
Yes.
Stay
what we
with
want to
your
talk
friends.
about and what. Yeah. That was. I've been through a lot of shit.
To survive this long.
I just had my ass trampled by a camel. Didn't think I was going to survive that. And then I turn around and boom, this happens.
So now it's like a huge red flag. And like from now on, this is my one. I almost didn't survive this. So I'm going to make sure I'm staying together. I'm checking the fucking license plate. I'm doing all the things because when you're not paying attention, that's when they're paying attention.
The fact that I kept getting the notifications from the Uber app is what really, really freaked me completely out because I consistently, even at the airport,
your Uber is
your driver is, yes, your driver's waiting for you. I mean, nothing stops. So you're thinking, okay, I mean, of course you're second guessing yourself because you're thinking there's no way.
Now you're in the car.
Well, nobody thinks it's going to ever happen to you.
No one ever thinks it's going to happen to them.
But you don't, I mean, in that situation, my gosh.
It wasn't even primetime music fest. I can think of now you roll back in your mind and you think of several instances where you probably were not as safe as you should have been and you could have thought harder about that. I mean, I remember being in San Diego and being 20 years old and they're like, Tijuana's right there. And I'm like, oh, it's fine. Like, well, let's go. Let's go to Tijuana. And I have one friend and her actor boyfriend because everybody in LA is an actor, you know, so we're going to be safe. And we get a cab and we're getting back where he's taking us back to the border. And I jump out and I'm like, this is not where we're supposed to be. And it's one of those revolving gates, you know, like at the bank, but it's like it's a whole gate. And I jump on that and I think I'm going to swing around. I'm going to end up in the United States. No, that gate was locked and I was stuck there. And fortunately, there was one other gate that led us where we needed to be, but I was definitely led to a dead end situation that could have ended horribly. And I think now after I watch all these shows and you know, as a woman, it's like, oh my God, a 20-year-old, like how easy would that have been to snatch and sold into sex slavery? So it's like you really need to think hard about your choices and stay together and have a plan. And that's all like, yeah, that sounds like your mom, but guess what? Your mom was right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, speaking out to all the girls,
to everybody and anybody,
pay attention.
Big, small, women, female, whatever,
Tijuana,
whatever
Key
you
West.
are, wherever your location is.
Share your location.
Yes,
that
is so
check
important.
In with people,
and don't take for granted. Like that was one thing that I kept saying to myself when I was in this car. First of all, I was trying to figure out. Yes, I've watched enough of those shows. Yes, I know how to bust out a taillight. Yeah, I'm a little bit different than most women don't know how to do that. But you're playing
all the scenarios in your mind.
Yes, I put down the drink holder that was in between on the back seat. I lowered that down and thinking, okay, 1, I have broken ribs. 2, just had a hip replacement. Knee replacement's a year old. I'm going to spin around this.
I'm going to jump out of this car.
Yeah, I'm going to go over the back of my luggage, figure out how to kick the tail light. You know, I'm thinking of all these things while I'm still trying to have a conversation with this guy, figure out, but I took for granted the fact that it shows you on the app, this is Jim that's picking you up. This is his car. This is the license plate. It was not the car. It was not the license plate. Did I have his license plate? No, because
you were in the car.
Well, yes, but even when I walked, I turn around. I'm like, everything just happens so fast, so quick and so fast. And then the next thing I know, I'm thinking, holy shit.
This is how it ends.
This is exactly how it ends.
So as much fun as you're having and as much, you know, wrapped up as you get in all the things that are going on, but still let's not pretend that there are not predators out there looking all the time. Watch your kids, watch your friends. I mean, life is too short and that quick. Somebody could just snatch it away and you'd be just a number on their chalkboard.
After I caught my breath and I mean, my God, there was
Dallas
500 people or whatever in the airport, and I was hysterical and breathing, and I mean, just I couldn't even talk. Like you were literally like, what in the hell is going on with you? And I mean, I just couldn't quit. I could not.
That was a 5-minute hug before I even knew what was actually happening.
I could not even tell you what the hell was really going on. I was that scared. Everything was so real. So quick,
and you
so
fight
fast.
Grown animals, so you don't get scared easily.
Right.
Let's just reiterate that incident from 2023.
Yeah, I was hysterical. But
well, I'm glad you lived to tell the tale, and I mean, that was a close call, and all we can do is share our close calls with the world.
And we've had so many of them.
So, in order to make a little move and support human trafficking. We did just not support
don't.
human
No.
support
No.
the fight against human trafficking.
Yeah.
You did just make a big donation.
Yeah. We did? Oh, we did. I was like, what are you talking about? I did. Yes.
Listen.
Yes, we did.
So we're trying to think of what can we do to help others and fight this fight because we almost got scooped up. Yeah, and you got a lot of clothes. We've discussed that.
I know, in big trash bags full of clothes, and we took them, and we did.
Did I get to pick through those clothes? I was robbed.
You pick through all the clothes.
Okay.
Always.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So anyways, now we need to talk about something fun.
Fat Tuesday. Remember I told you about Fat Tuesday? So this is the end of Mardi Gras. It goes on till Ash Wednesday, which is tomorrow. Y'all better get ready for y'all's crosses. Everybody better go to church.
Get your ashes together.
Get it all in today. Drink the drink. Eat the meat. They got no Lent. Lent's coming up. They got no meat on Fridays. I don't understand it sometimes. But, everyone's different.
What are y'all giving up for Lent?
Oh
I didn't say I was Catholic.
That was a full-on topic.
I'm just doing the Mardi Gras thing. I got to take the tree down after this. The tree's been up since November.
My kid has a lot all your spirit. Beads and your...
Yep. It's got, now, I told you, it transitioned from a Christmas tree to the Mardi Gras tree. It's got all the things. We got... Listen, we went to a Mardi Gras party on Saturday. They had a magician... real life
that you've
magician.
Been saying, yeah.
I keep saying magician. Magician.
we left those.
Anyway, it was a good time. It was entertaining. There was king cake. There was, crab and lobster and all the Cajun things. I love it. I'm not from there, but I got family there. I support it. They got a lot of spirit. It's the only place I've ever been. They got as much spirit as Texas. So today's the end. So we're supposed to, eat the things and do the things and
celebrate.
I brought my Mardi Gras cup that I bought at the airport in New Orleans just so I could drink again.
If you guys have have heard us talk about the house that's down there on the island that completely stresses Kelly out because the house literally is purple, green. I think it has the front door's yellow, and you're like,
and they don't even. No,
they don't have a Mardi Gras wreath, so it pisses her off.
That's
on
our
the
HOA situation.
On the regular, when we drive by there, because there's
if you're gonna rock the purple, at least just rock the shit out of it.
If you're gonna have a Mardi Gras house, you need
Put
to
a
get
gator
all
on the side
in
of it.
or get.
I love it. We didn't get to go this year. Last year we did Galveston Mardi Gras, and I'm going to say on this side of the line, that's as hard as they go. I mean, Galveston goes really hard.
I've never been down there for that kind of a festival.
The parades are amazing. I cannot take my kids to a regular parade like here in town, like the parade we walk the camels in. They don't throw shit. They don't have loot. They don't have nothing. My kids are pissed about it. Like if you go to a real parade, it's...
No, you can't do anything in the parades here.
I love it. I hope we get to go next year. Maybe we could take a field trip.
Maybe we should do a field trip.
I agree.
We should put it on the calendar.
King cake. I love the king cake. It's all about... Yeah, go ahead, get that calendar.
Tell them about the baby that Rowan put on his Valentine's Day.
So you know how to get the beads at Mardi Gras? What they say?
Yeah, I do.
You gotta show the girls to get the good beads.
Right.
They give you these little bullshit beads, but if you show the girls, they be giving the
good ones.
I mean, I think maybe
the big
back
beads.
in the day when I was a youngin',
oh,
I might
shut
have
up.
Try to race for some good beads, but these days when I got the kids, I'm just catching whatever they throwing.
Let's talk about when you're at the parade without the kids.
Because
you got new girls.
They have family gras, which is okay.
But you have new girls.
So maybe I haven't been to like a legit ass Mardi Gras when I got to earn beads. So next year we're gonna put on a calendar.
Next year we're gonna put it on the calendar. We're gonna take your new girls and we're gonna show them off. We're coming home with the biggest beads you've ever seen.
Holy beads, she said.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a real good time. I said most recently
big balls
we had to make a Valentine box for school, and my son, of course, is Team Mardi Gras, so he wants to make a Mardi Gras box. So we did the whole thing. It's got lights. It's blinking. And then the king cake has a baby in the bottom. So the baby, if you get the baby on the king cake, the deal is you got to buy the next cake. So we get the Mardi Gras baby. We're going to hot glue it on the box. And my son is like, that baby is naked.
I know. I said when I was there, I said he needs a diaper.
He glued a blanket over the baby. So we have like the lights, the mask, the eyeballs. He's got the best damn Mardi Gras box in the second grade. I don't think it's a contest, but everything is a contest, whether they say it or not.
Well, I mean, nobody likes to lose.
Look, clearly not in this family.
No, it's bad. It's
We
bad.
winners. We raising winners.
Yes. Yeah. So,
So this is the end. It's Happy Fat Tuesday. We're gonna have to go eat something after this. Something good.
yeah. Is there like a...
Did you make me some red beans and rice, or?
I made you beans and rice for the
Okay.
Super Bowl.
You're right.
I did.
And
I
they was
did.
both delicious. You're not wrong.
Yep, we did. The
So
Super Bowl was
tomorrow's-
good.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
fun.
What about that Super Bowl?
It was...
We did watch it. I mean, I don't really care much about football, but I was
No.
there for the Usher concert.
I'm the football person. She's not the football
Usher.
person.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that was good.
I was just like, I'm gonna stay through the halftime show, and then I'm probably gonna be ready to go.
Yeah.
But it was a good time. I enjoyed it.
It was
and
fun.
you know, Kansas City won, and my kid's got all the Kansas City gear, so he was
Yeah, because they're big,
crunk about that.
big Kansas City fans.
They're whatever their grandma buys them.
Yeah.
Fans.
Why are they Kansas City fans?
They're not.
Oh.
They probably was on sale.
Rowan
My mom
came
bought
in
a
dressed like
they got
he-
a matching set.
Like he just walked out of the Kansas
Oh yeah,
City
he brought the hat,
NFL
the
shop.
sweatshirt, the undershirt, the jammy pants. I can just wear these to Gypsies, right?
Yeah.
Jammy pants? Yeah. So we did it.
I was just impressed
Sat
he has
in the
clothes on. He's
sunshine.
usually naked at my house.
Well, listen, some people like to get naked at your house. There's a pool. It's comfortable. You know, the wall is tall.
Yeah.
Your neighbors probably love you.
Well, yeah, we've had that conversation before.
Two-story houses. HOA, you should be president.
I should get a lot of beads at my own home.
I'm going to throw beads over your fence.
Please do. Maybe we should
for it.
we should put some more hangers that
Trash
where
the
we
tree. I got plenty of beads. Don't play. I'm going to come over and just
we
dump
used-
your shit.
So Riley went to
Oh, yeah, my Riley got to go to Mardi Gras last weekend.
he did.
He got to do the crew of the
And
Mad
you know what
Hatter.
he texted me?
What?
How many beads do you want me to bring you home? And I'm thinking this is a very awkward conversation.
Do I got to show
First
my...
of
I'm not
all-
showing my boobs for those.
First of all, you're 13, and why are you texting your Aunt Gypsy asking me how many
listen, he's-
beads you're going to bring to me?
He's real
Son.
serious. When he goes on vacation, he got to bring everybody a present. It's
Yeah,
like
but I
it's a
know
whole
how
thing.
you get
He
the
wants me
beads.
to
I
send him.
understand
He wants
that.
me to send the money
And
to
I'm
buy
thinking,
everybody's
my
present.
gosh, this is this 13-year-old
It's like
boy.
free shit. He just loves
He probably
free
has
shit.
one little ball hair he just
He's
got.
running.
And
He's probably listening to this.
well,
He's running up and down next to the float, just catching whatever the fuck. We got a whole wagon of now. It's like ramen. It's dental floss. It's beads. It's hats. It's footballs. It's whatever. I'm like, we can't carry all this on the plane. Like we're not
Ramen?
gonna. Yeah, because when you throw your shit, you have to provide your own loot. So some people have discovered it's cheaper to throw ramen than it is to do the Chinese Oriental
they're
Trading
throwing
Company.
ramen.
Yeah, they're throwing whatever. So you just grab it, and they're like, why we got all this ramen in here? Like, I
He
don't
came
know.
home with ramen.
He didn't bring ramen this time. He did bring a whole loot bag full of like this
cannot.
many pounds of beads, 2 king cakes.
Yes, I saw that.
He brought me these earrings.
Yes.
You send him $100 and he'll bring you earrings
Yeah.
too. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a good time. But,
Ramen.
it's quite a time. And once you've been subjected to that, you can't just go to a regular parade.
That is kind of lame.
Y'all ain't even throwing shit. We leaving.
Yeah.
Where the drinks at? Where's the gangling truck? Bring the guys.
We talked about that where we were talking about the football game where
Mm-hmm.
they ran out of beer.
That was against us.
They don't do that in New Orleans. They don't run out of nothing.
No. There's more to come. Wait
Well, I mean,
for it.
especially if they're throwing ramen.
Circle the wagons. People going to eat that ramen too. Just
Well,
leave
yeah.
it. Somebody else will pick it up.
I have a good
I
recipe
mean,
for that.
Your trash, someone's treasure.
I did send you the recipe for ramen. Where I take
Oh,
it
the
to
fancy ramen.
take it to a whole
If there's
new level.
too many steps, I'm not doing it.
I know.
not
You're not
gonna
the
lie.
chef. It's fine.
We all have our gifts.
We do.
I say that every time, and I say
do.
that every day of my life because it's true.
But you did make a good queso for the Super Bowl game.
Yeah, I did.
I was so proud. Or did you not? Or did
I'm
you just
Team
say?
Queso.
Did you say that you made it and
Oh no, I made it.
what's her name made it?
No, that was deer sausage. That was venison.
It was
a
good.
rotel. I put it in
was
the baby
good.
crock pot. It was good. Look, I have my contribution.
Right. And
I
your
do what I
Your
can.
son stuck they had the whole
He's gonna eat
bowl,
that whole bowl with a spoon.
but he didn't.
He gonna get the bowl like he's gonna eat it. So the Super
good.
Bowl we did.
Super Bowl was good.
Fat Tuesday we're doing it. Tomorrow's Valentine's. You got any big plans?
That's adorable. I love you so much.
I have to work, so fortunately I don't get to go to the second grade Valentine party.
Well, you know my feeling about Valentine's Day.
You don't love it?
I think it's the most overrated
Hallmark.
bullshit.
So you're not buying me anything?
Well, I mean,
Well, it's horse shit.
it is. I mean, horse shit, bullshit, cow shit, camel shit,
It's
whatever
all shit when it come down to it.
It is.
Okay, you're right.
I just think if you're gonna love somebody,
love them every day.
You love them every day.
I agree.
I don't
My
think
husband
we
said,
need
"Listen,
to have a.
babe, I'm a little bit behind on Valentine's.
I think
so
it's
I said, look, it's just Monday. Can you give me like a card and chocolate? He goes, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's a
I'm working on
publicity
it.
stunt. It's a money making ploy. It's whatever.
Look, love
Nobody
is
wants-
love.
I can't with the flowers that
Well,
cost
then I'm not
$9
sending
million.
you flowers. I'm canceling the order. Forgot the whole thing.
Yes, please do that. I would much rather. We could pay for a vacation for what it costs for a freaking set of dozen roses. That's so stupid.
If I had
I mean,
2 dozen
No, that's so
roses.
old school. That's our boys, the Shenandoahs.
Listen, that 90s country game. It's a
Look,
good time.
I was at Austin City Limits with them when they were recording way back in the day, and
That's cooler than my story.
Well, I could have got some beads at that.
Hell yeah. You should have got some Shenandoah.
Oh yeah, I could tell you some
Man,
stories
if y'all
about
are young
that.
and you don't know who that is, look them up.
Yeah, that's back. It was before we had cell phones, and I'd gotten back to my house, and they rang my phone.
On a house phone?
The house phone rang. Yep, and my mom answered it, and she said, "Hey,
It's Shenandoah."
Yep. She said, there's some guys on the phone that says they're Shenandoah. I was said, Mom, give me the phone. She's like, what do you mean?
Who is this? How old are they?
Yeah, well, yep. And
Better not be
sure
10 o'clock at night.
enough, I met them the night before at Bluebonnet Palace. Ooh. And then the next night I was in Austin City Limits in the recording studio.
Girl.
Sitting on the piano. Got to listen to the
Tales.
Woo.
I mean Gypsy Tale.
Yeah. No. Remember how? Well, no, I'm not. I can't say that. I cannot say that on the.
That was the
I can't
first
say that
concert.
On this cast.
Listen, you know I'm all about my music. My very first concert I ever went to in my whole life was at Bluebonnet Palace. Let me tell you, who it was
Please.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh.
Achy
my
breaky heart.
Lord.
Yeah, girl. My
The
friend's
mullet
mom
man
took us.
himself.
Oh yeah, we thought we was hot shit. It was like middle school.
So did he.
Yeah, clearly he still thinks he's hot shit.
No. It's the.
But I'm embarrassed to admit that. But
Don't be embarrassed. I mean, we all.
it's Billy Ray. I didn't even have a mullet. He did.
You didn't.
No.
Why?
He should have been embarrassed. But listen,
Hey,
you gotta
I'm gonna
start somewhere.
Look, I had one.
Oh, listen.
It was so
Here
bad.
we go. Don't
I had this
don't
whole
do the pop up.
spike across the top of my head. I looked like the top of my head looked like a chia pet, and then the rest of it was all.
Why your mom
long.
liked to cut your hair
I
herself?
don't. It was bad.
Yeah, I had
it
one
did.
of those.
It looked like
bowl cut.
I slipped at the groomer.
My mom likes to have one of those pictures at her house that has like your kindergarten first all the way to your and she likes to keep that shit up.
In the little school.
She likes
bus.
to keep that shit up. No, I bring friends over and they're like, "Oh, look at you in 4th grade with your." I'm like, "Fucking mom, really? That's so rude. Take it down. Look, Swan Blossoms eventually, or Ugly Duckling, or whatever the fuck it was. But you don't got to show everybody the whole aftermath, all the way what it took to get here. The braces, the bad hair, the like. I thought
stages.
I was cool. The hair's thick. They don't know what to do with it. They're layering it. Is this a layer? It's Mufasa. That's what it is. It's taking this long just to figure out how to embrace the thick hair. I'm saying it's a whole struggle, but you don't need to show everybody that comes here the journey that we have been on.
But we've all been on that journey.
Well, some of us got fucking proof.
Some of us journeys just a
Some
little
of
bit.
us moms like to put it up there and show the world.
So what you're saying is you don't want us to put pictures.
Don't go to my mom's house because
On
she's
the
still got it up there.
on the porch. She still has it up there.
Yes.
She's just not letting
Oh
go of
no,
things.
my sister got hers up there too, but some of the transition phases are a struggle.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy to be here at all.
I cannot with your struggle on the school bus pictures that are still on your mom's refrigerator.
I'm not going to take you there.
I've met her. She's a good person.
And I can't keep track of my kids' school pictures big enough to do that. I wish I could embarrass them on that level, but I mean, I got one in 2nd grade. I don't even know where his 1st grade picture is.
You're not the only one.
It's hard. I mean,
things
I
are so-
admire her dedication.
Things are so different now. And now, I mean, like when I was having
Do I got to print it out? Do I got to
when I was
go to
having
the
kids,
Walgreens?
you didn't do the whole. We went to Olin Mills. We took the kid. That
the
that
photo
was,
shoot?
Yeah, where everybody's doing the thing now.
You put them into matching outfits and all that?
I did.
JCPenney?
Mm-hmm.
Olin Mills.
Yeah, I did. Yes, and
they all just went with it.
yes.
Mama said-
Nowadays, you have the pregnancy shoot, then the
announcement, then the newborn shoot.
People are jumping out of helicopters with blue
they
parachutes and shit.
Talking about gender reveal.
Yeah.
That's good. Those are new. I mean, I've seen a lot of shit about them gender reveals gone wrong.
I have something funny to say. Yeah, I have never told you this story.
Here we go.
Okay, so this is, y'all probably heard me mention my friend Brixie. We're one of my best of friends, musician,
Holla.
Harley guy. Yes, if you guys.
Well, he's about to be a grandpa.
He is. Yeah.
Oh, he is a grandpa.
He is.
Okay.
Like our stories kind of fall in place. But okay, so this was years ago, and this was kind of when I clearly, I mean, I didn't know about this whole gender reveal.
Let's not date ourselves.
Things. Well, we were talking about something. We were going to go somewhere, and he says, "Oh, I'm going to a gender reveal party." And I was like, "A what?"
Someone's going to show their business?
Well, I thought that's what it was about. And I was like, wait, y'all are having like a whole celebration to say that somebody is gay or that they're not that you thought their name was Susie or Pat and it was a different person. And he was like, what the hell are you talking about? I was like, well,
I like how you threw Pat in there.
Well, I mean, it's whatever. I got that from Saturday Night Live. You're welcome.
Yeah, we all know where you got that. That was my reference.
It's Pat. Mm-hmm. It's Pat. It's a
but
boy
you didn't know what it was,
We're
and they
really
were gonna...
not sure. It's Pat. Yeah, no, it was. They were about to tell him if it was a boy or a girl.
I would say that's a new-ish thing. Like I don't think I remember.
Well, that was my first experience trying. I mean,
and how'd they do it?
I don't know.
Shoot
I was
off
still
the rockets, confetti.
I never even got to that part. I was still trying to figure out why they were celebrating that they were going to have this whole dinner and invite everybody over to tell them that y'all thought I was a girl the whole time and I'm not. And so I was just like, I was so confused.
Surprise!
I was so confused.
People get creative with that shit. Make it a whole,
yeah,
smoke stream gone wrong, blowing shit up.
Yes. And then the baby thing. That's where I was going through with the Ola Mills deal. Why we can't keep up with pictures because we didn't have to hire photographers and come in and put them in little baskets and chairs and pat them. You didn't have the person that patted the baby.
They sleep right through that.
To their sleep
one,
for
right?
30 minutes. Hell, I couldn't even get my kids to go to sleep.
I still can't get my kids to go to sleep.
Oh, I know. That's a whole
Sorry,
subject.
that was loud.
Why are you yelling? Why are you so mad about it?
Because I just did that last night.
You're so mad.
Damn, kid don't ever sleep.
I don't
know. Energizer Bunny.
He is.
Up till 2. Up at 6:30. Morning. I'm hungry.
No. Yeah.
Lord Almighty.
But it's good.
So, well, listen. We went
So
full on recovery mode.
Things.
We made it back from the Keys.
We did.
We're doing the Fat Tuesday thing. We got big Valentine plans tomorrow, obviously.
Do you?
No, I got to work.
But, I mean, that ends
I might wear a red shirt under my scrubs.
Oh, shut up. You know you're going to run around dressed up like a freaking Valentine heart with
I don't
probably...
have wings, Cupid. I'm be shooting people.
Oh, I have a pair. Do you want to wear them?
Kinda. That's
a good idea. Me and feathers.
That's a good idea. I love feathers.
We should light them up.
Well, light them up.
Light up your feathers.
Hey, I light up my life. Bet you will.
Yeah. Like your tree. I can just
like
see you walking around
Mardi
in a
Gras
whole
box.
Cupid outfit.
I mean, I'm trying to get them Google reviews.
I can't.
Apparently that patient satisfaction is a real thing.
So many stars.
Smile. You didn't die? Good. Also, did you smile?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to need you to go ahead and get the stars.
Did anybody go above and beyond?
Yeah.
Fill out the survey.
It's all about that bonus.
Because that's what counts.
Sometimes.
Well, I'm pretty happy about it.
Yeah. So you really have no plans for tomorrow?
No, I have to work. I told you.
It's over at 7.
That's my plans. Probably baby's going to be born.
I just want to know if you're like, if you feel like about Valentine's Day like I do.
Are you trying to invite me over or something?
Well, I mean, why not?
I don't care. I don't care about Valentine's. I do want a card and a chocolate, at least a handwritten note. I'm going to need something to let you know that you remembered.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's so, okay.
Well, or not. Or pick me some flowers. I don't mean you. I mean all
think
them other boys that I'm in charge of.
I'm going to write you a note on Friday.
Okay. I'll take
just because it's not Valentine's Day.
I'll take a delayed note.
I'm going to tell you that I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I always tell you
You could tell me right now.
I love you.
Love you too.
You know I love you.
What a treat.
Yes.
Everyone, I'm going to say, I don't know what time it is, if we're supposed to be doing the thing. Everybody love each other. Pay attention to your surroundings. Don't get into strange Ubers. Check the license plate number.
Yeah.
Don't assume it's an Uber, because I have done that, like I said.
You're so good at recapping
Don't go to
everything.
Tijuana. This is how my mind works. I have to, like, mark things
Not
off
me.
the
I'm trying to
list.
remember what I'm supposed to do in the next 10 minutes,
I'm trying
next
to
20
listen,
minutes.
We're trying to focus. I've enjoyed this.
You're so feisty today on this porch.
As opposed to any other day.
I know.
I'll behave.
Here comes the pout. It's so cute. Look at it.
I'll behave and I'll be quiet. Never believe me when I say that.
No. And if you are, there's a problem.
Yep, you should worry.
A very big problem.
That's true. If I'm quiet, you should definitely worry. One of those, not a nervous talker, but I'll just be talking to make it less weird.
You are.
Because some people look at me weird, and then I just start a conversation, because guess what? I'm going to fill you out now.
That's why we're on our porch all the time.
Because we like to talk about shit. You got to get it out. It makes you crazy if you keep it inside.
That's true. That is very true.
I mean,
we
it's
do.
healing. It's therapeutic.
What are we going to do this week after tomorrow's Love Fest?
Oh, Love Fest, baby. Well, let's see. I don't have much planned. I know the rodeo's coming to town.
It is.
I think Riley's got to shoot his shotgun in the rodeo on Saturday.
It is.
I'm going to try to do as little as I can get away with and get that goddamn Mardi Gras tree put away. It's been up for 4 months.
You're going to need I want to know how big your container is for your beads.
I want to know. That's a personal question. I want to know how long that Christmas tree can run, you know,
Well, you can
consecutively.
always change
It's been,
the lights out.
No, I don't think it's one of those. It's like a full pre-lit. You can't just swap the lights out. It was like, we got a big house, let's get a big tree, and then I don't
just
think
add new lights.
you're not supposed to run it for 4 months in a row every single day.
We know several people that have
Listen,
done that.
Home Depot, challenge accepted.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we are going to wrap it up here pretty soon. Get my life back together. I keep saying that every day, but it's a goal. You know,
gotta
even
have
if you
goals.
don't
You
do
gotta
it,
start somewhere.
even if you don't do it today, you could do it tomorrow. Put it on the list.
Don't lose sleep over it.
Don't lose sleep over anything. Not over men, not over children. Just go to sleep.
Not over the
You
love
have to
day.
go to sleep. Wake up and try harder tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do.
I like that. That's a good. It's
Solid advice. Stretch, hydrate, sleep.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
Joint, pull, food.
In that order. Go.
Joint, pull, food.
Listen, we all got to have plans. A little bit of structure.
That was everybody's motto in the Keys. That's what happens when
That's
you hang
a
out
solid
with
plan.
musicians.
Listen,
It
I
was
want to hit
1,
the
2,
pool.
3.
I want to get,
Joint, pull, food.
Yes, go team.
That's how you revive
We
yourself.
did all the things. It's about revival. Now what happens
And
is
survival.
How you and survival. Whether it's camels, predators, creepy Uber drivers, whoever it is. Don't get got.
Tijuanans.
Don't let.
Is that what you call them?
They're Mexicans.
Oh.
It's Mexico. Don't make it weird. But
I
listen,
told you that
they looking
sometimes-
for white girls that do not know what's going on. They're like, look,
Sometimes there's going to be some.
nobody will notice her missing. She's from Texas.
Yeah,
Eventually they're going to notice. But it's too late.
everything is bigger in Texas.
It's way too late.
Of course they're going to miss
The
us.
problem's going to be bigger in Texas.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you that. I'm just happy I lived to tell the tale. You lived
Cheers.
to tell the tale.
That was
We
good.
survived. Happy to be on
Cheers.
this porch with you.
I know.
Any
I
chance
love our porch.
we get.
Yes.
So if you enjoyed your time or you learned something or you can apply this to your life,
Which you know you can.
Yeah,
You need to
you
like
know
and
you
share
can.
and follow us
hit the button.
for our
Tell your friends.
crazy ass adventures hanging out on our porch.
Because there's more to come. We've only just begun, my friends.
This is so early in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Happy Fat Tuesday.
Yes. Happy Fat Tuesday. I hope you all get the baby.
I hope you don't
The
get
naked
the
baby.
Oh, put a blanket on the baby.
And I hope you get some good beads. Share your girls
Hey,
with the world.
Share your girls. Get
Share
the
your
beads.
girls with the
it's
world.
all about getting them beads, girl.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
All right.
I loved it. Fortunate.
times. To be fortunate.
Yeah, girl.
See ya.
Signing off.
Peace out.